Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video on the channel, and today, starting off with a little bit of a pack opening. I forgot I had some packs to open, had some exchanges that I was doing, so you guys get to see this. This is how I get a lot of my coins, just exchanging players up into higher cards, obviously. But you caught me in the middle of this. Currently doing that, opening these packs, but today we are going to be ranking the power-ups for the flashbacks as well as the flashbacks today, talking about which players I think you guys should be picking up for your team and which power-up you should be selecting from the free challenges, I should say. So we'll be talking about that in today's video. There's all the packs, but before we get into the rest of the video, guys, make sure you guys drop a like down below and subscribe with notifications on if you guys have been enjoying the vids and you do not want to miss any coming out in the future. Make sure to check out the video I did put out earlier talking about the new content that was in the game. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. One thing I forgot to mention in my video earlier is people that were locked out of Madden all weekend did get some make rights. They got 20,000 points, which is like $180 worth of points, which is absolutely insane. So you got kind of lucky if you got locked out of Madden. I gotta say, 20,000 points, that's pretty dang good. That's a lot of bundles. But also, earlier today there was a little bit of a visual glitch where on the little poster for the marketplace, instead of Nick Bosa, they had Terry McLaurin there, and Terry McLaurin has not been released yet, so people are calling for make rights. I don't really care about that much. It wasn't that big of a slip up, so if they don't give them, it is what it is. But if they do give them, hey, free stuff. So we'll see what goes on there, but there was a couple glitches that happened today, or not glitches, I should say. One glitch and one make right. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about the power-ups. I'm not gonna spend a ton of time on these Legends of Flashback power-ups. It's really gonna tie in to the flashbacks and mainly who I think you're gonna take, because a lot of these guys you can use power passes on, or you can just buy them. Now I'm gonna be ranking these guys on who I think you should be taking, based off power-up, but also taking into account the flashbacks. At number 5, I'm going to go with David Irving, just because I think there's a lot of solid edge rusher options right now with like Lorenzo Carter, Von Miller, Nick Bosa. There's a lot of really solid rushers in the game right now, and if you're trying to build a top tier squad, I don't know if David Irving really fits that scenario. Now if you're looking for a budget edge rusher, David Irving is definitely a really solid card. Coming in at number 4, AJ Brown. I don't know his power up, especially if you're just taking this power up to sell. AJ Brown's power up's not going to have any value. Not all of these power-ups are going to have value anyway, but AJ Brown even less, because he's only a 70 overall. He's been in the game for a while. And also, not a huge fan of his card. It's pretty solid. It's got good speed. He's good after the catch, but there's a lot of really good receivers in the game right now. So I don't know how I feel about AJ Brown. Coming in at number 3, I am going to go with David Johnson. Now, I'm only saying this. I love this David Johnson card. He's a halfback. You know how I feel about taking halfbacks with this. David Johnson looks like a really good card, but I'm still not quite sure about that. I don't really know if I want to be taking his power up or not. Coming in at number 2, we got Minkah Fitzpatrick. Minkah Fitzpatrick, fantastic safety card. If you don't have your hands on like Nasir Adderley already or some other guys at free safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick would be a fantastic card. And take into account that these power ups, you can just power them up to like the tier below their actual card, and they'll play very similar. They're not going to be quite as good. They're not going to hit those thresholds that maybe the other card would, but they're still going to be really good. And then coming in at number 1, I feel like this is no question, Daniel Jones. He's the best quarterback in the game right now, so I feel like his power up might have a little bit of value. He's obviously a 75 plus, so that also gives him a tiny bit more value. But Daniel Jones is the best quarterback in the game, so I feel like his power up's gonna have more value. Now, prices wise, I definitely think the most expensive are gonna be the 3 new ones: Irving, Johnson, and Jones. It's gonna be Jones and Johnson that are the most expensive. So if you're looking for coins, take those 2. But if you're looking for like the best player to add to your team, like power up wise, and you power them up to the max, or you power them up to the tier before the actual card, Minkah, Daniel Jones, David, like literally you really can't go wrong here. That's what I'm saying with the power ups. But I'm going David Johnson, just because I plan on picking up that 87 David Johnson. I want to power him up, add him to my team. I want him to be my running back. So that's who I'm going to take personally. It is entirely up to you guys. There's really no wrong options when it comes to that power up pack. There are so many phenomenal cards that came out in this flashback drop. But now we're going to be ranking these cards on a 1 to 5 scale, on purely how much I like these cards. And like I said, it is going to be very similar to the ranking of the power-ups, but I'm going to go a little more in depth because we can actually look at some stats, and those stats will actually matter rather on the power-ups. You know, you're not going to be just playing with the base power-up. So Coming in at number 5, I feel like this really isn't a surprise. David Irving, once again, same as the power-up. He's a fantastic card. This card looks really, really solid. He's 6'7", 290. Incredible size. 88 finesse move, 82 speed. Incredibly fast. Going to be great off the edge. Really solid run stopper. Like I said, there's a lot of edge options in the game right now. Like a Nick Bosa, a Lorenzo Carter, even like a JOK can play off the edge a little bit. You take guys like, if you're top tier, Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, Michael Strahan. There are a lot of good edge rushers in the game right now. So I feel like that limits David Irving's value. I still think he's fantastic. And like I said, if you're not looking to get like a DeMarcus Ware, a Michael Strahan, or a Von Miller because they're so expensive, David Irving is that next option. Going for about 80-85K right now. Really, really solid card. But sadly he comes in last just because there's so many good cards. And coincidentally, the second least expensive is coming in at number 4. Once again, AJ Brown. Same thing. Oh, there you go. Same thing with David Irving. There's just a lot of really good receivers in the game right now. There's Randy Moss. There's Devin Hester. There's Wes Welker, who's even really solid. You got Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase. You got Lance Allworth. You have, what was the receiver we got? Brandon Marshall. There are so many fantastic receivers in the game right now that, once again, I don't see the room for AJ Brown. Same thing with David Irving, a really, really solid like second or third tier card. Really good deep route running, balanced running and catching stats, fantastic speed, solid size. He's relatively good after the catch, 85 speed. He's not relatively good, he's fantastic after the catch. So I think he's going to be a really, really solid card. He's going to be a really good like tier 2 or 3 receiver, but he's not better than guys like Lance Allworth, Jamar Chase. Maybe Jamar Chase just has that top tier speed. Brandon Marshall, all those guys. I wouldn't say he's better, but he's definitely a really, really solid 2-3 option on a team. And then coming in at number 3, I'm actually gonna be going with Minkah Fitzpatrick. Now, Minkah has grown on me. I honestly would have put Minkah last on this list if I didn't look at some of the free safety options. Now I gotta say, there are surprisingly not a lot of insane free safeties. Like I said, you got guys like Nasir Adderley, who's a really, really good team builder free safety card, and obviously you have guys on the opposite side of the safety spectrum with like Cam Chancellor. You got Landon Collins, a bunch of different guys at the strong safety. But when it comes to free safety, it's a little more dry. So Minkah Fitzpatrick definitely is going to fit on some teams. Obviously a theme team guy as well, fits on a couple teams. Powered up, he's going to be really, really good. 89 speed powered up, 81 hit power, 87 zone. Really solid man coverage as well for a guy who's mainly going to be playing deep on most teams. I don't think he's going to be very good in the nickel. The man coverage is solid, but I don't know if it's good enough to play in the nickel. But he's definitely going to be a really good bag of deep safety. I couldn't speak for a second. Gonna be a fantastic back deep safety, but not really my favorite card when it comes to using over the middle or in a slot corner, nickel corner situation. So I think that limits him a little bit, but he's still a fantastic card. And free safety is a little bit of a limited position right now. Coming in at number 2, David Johnson. Once again, halfback has been such a dry position this year. I mean, we talk about guys that are like really, really good, like believable halfbacks. I wouldn't even say unbelievable. I think you put Najee Harris, you maybe put Sean Alexander, and you put LaDainian Tomlinson in there. And I also think now you put David Johnson in there. There's like 3 really good halfbacks in the game, and David Johnson is one of them. I don't think Derrick Henry is very good. 86 speed. It does not feel that fast this year. Christian McCaffrey, solid but lacks speed. Alvin Kamara, good abilities, lacks speed. Nick Chubb, lacks speed. All those core leads cards just don't have speed, and that's what this David Johnson card has. He has the size of Nick Chubb and the speed of Raheem Mostert. There you guys go. David Johnson looks nuts. 88 speed, 89 excel, 84 agility, 87 break tackle, 87 truck, 74 catching, 6'1", 220, unbelievable size, elusive back archetype. That speed is killer, really big, 87 juke, 82 spin, 85 carry, really, really good. Really solid route running outside the backfield, 79 short is really good, 87 break tackle like we saw. Even a solid kick returner. David Johnson, in my mind, is the best halfback in the game. Maybe you take LaDainian Tomlinson over him. I wasn't a huge fan of the LT card, but David Johnson looks unbelievable. I'm picking him up for my team. So there you guys go there. And then the clear-cut number 1 option, Daniel Jones is the best quarterback in the game right now. Powered up, he gets set feet lead with that 90 throw power, so that's unbelievable. And he's a field general archetype. He's got Justin Fields-esque speed, insane accuracies. He's 6'5", crazy athletic, can move around in the pocket, outside the pocket, and past the line of scrimmage. Daniel Jones is just nuts for no reason. This Daniel Jones card is so good. He's significantly better than Mahomes and Brady. He's better than Herbert for sure. Herbert is definitely a guy who could compete. He's better than Rodgers. Man, there's not a lot of good quarterbacks in the game right now as well, and Daniel Jones is like the first really like top tier quarterback in the game, and that's what I've seen so far with Daniel Jones. All the gameplay I've seen of him, he's been phenomenal. And yeah, guys, that is my ranking of these flashback cards. I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about them for you guys, tell you what I think about these cards, my opinion, and who I think you guys should be adding to your team. And we got a little bit of time left. Let's go back into the auction house, and we're gonna do some real quick. We're gonna grab ourselves a new halfback. That's what we're gonna be doing in this video. Let's go to the flashbacks filter. Are we seeing the newest? Yeah, we are. I just want to make sure. I want David Johnson. I frankly don't really care. I saw him going up for cheaper not too long ago. Can we get him for a solid price? David Johnson, like 87k maybe. 90k feels like a little bit of a stretch, but I'll pay it. I'll take it. 91k. It is what it is. David Johnson. He's my new halfback. I am so unbelievably excited to get my hands on this David Johnson card. Oh my god, I missed one for 80k right after that. Oh dude, what the heck? Oh man, that would happen to me. Of course there's one posted for 80k as soon as I buy one for 91. That is some bull there, man. But yeah, let's go ahead and power this card up. I should have something I can quick sell in my binder, I believe. Oh, there it is. Right there, that 86 overall Tristan Wirfs. He was my starting right tackle, but I ended up pulling an 84 Lael Collins. See you later, Tristan Wirfs. Let's upgrade this brand new David Johnson card. Gonna be our brand new halfback. That allows me to sell Antonio Gibson as well. Make some extra coins from that. He should sell for about 40-45k. So not too bad there. Are we gonna have enough? Please tell me we're gonna have enough to power up David Johnson. Come on. 260, 540. We are gonna have enough. I'm not gonna have enough for abilities. We might have to quick sell some stuff. Check if we can go ahead and get some abilities on this David Johnson card. But I am so excited. I'm so excited to use this David Johnson card. Now, I have been thinking about getting a gameplay. So if you guys want to see a gameplay with this David Johnson, tell me and I will definitely get it done. It also didn't ask me to use the gold card, which is interesting. It didn't ask me to use the gold David Johnson. That's a really weird thing to see. 88 overall gold. That's interesting. But there's that David Johnson looking fantastic. Let's go ahead and throw Cardinals or Texans. We gotta go Cardinals. Gotta go the OG Cardinals for David Johnson. What kind of abilities does he get? He gets backfield mismatch. He gets jukebox. He gets balance beam. Not the most fantastic abilities. No like backfield master or like anything like that, or running back apprentice. I will definitely throw jukebox on him. I can tell you that. Like I said, if you guys want to see a David Johnson gameplay, maybe we can do that in the future. But I'm really happy. We got a new halfback on the team who should play fantastic with that 89 speed. But yeah, guys, that is going to be the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe with noties on. But yeah, I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out.